There is just one person responsible, Fidel Castro. The sufferings of exile, the pains of expatriation, the loneliness, the sickness that I have contracted here, they belong to him. These are the final words of gay Cuban author Reinaldo Arenas, written in his suicide letter on December 7th, 1990, in New York City. Arenas was persecuted in Cuba and only made it to the United States 10 years before his death as part of the Marielito boat lifts that brought 100,000 Cuban refugees to the United States in one summer. Arenas' letter is not merely anti-Castro, however. He is asserting his agency in face of a prolonged struggle with end-stage AIDS complications. Arenas is just the most famous, but is not the only gay Caribbean author to seek exile in the West because of his sexuality, because of his HIV status. HIV in the Western Hemisphere can be traced to Haiti in 1969. And even today, Puerto Rico has a death rate from the disease that is 4 times the US national average. 4 times. Death rates, infection tolls. This is not the only story of sickness. Exile is not just geographic displacement. Through a close examination of the writings of sexual exiles from the Caribbean to the United States, I hope in my research to give voice to the experience of living with a disease while far from home. I want to know what happens on the page as the body slowly cedes control to viral invaders. How do you relate to a country that's kicked you out? What is citizenship when you don't have anything? Not your homeland, not your memories, not your body, just your words. Through looking at the works of HIV-positive Caribbean authors forced into the United States, Cubans Severo Sarduy, Reinaldo Arenas, Puerto Ricans Manuel Ramos Otero, Moises Agosto, I hope to answer these questions. In these works, I locate a citizenship that is nothing like the traditional forms of belonging that we know. They don't belong to their nations like we do, their bodies like we do. Instead, they favor inclusion over exclusion. They favor sameness over difference. I believe that by understanding this form of citizenship, we can create strategies for a more peaceful world. To consider this, I leave you with a poem by Arenas. He lived his life for its own sake, for he knew that death is a daily occurrence, a great risk or a great abstinence. There is nothing that he has left but that which he has abandoned, and it is precisely what matters to him because he is leaving. Thank you.